Hey friends, it's Amy Deb the Keto Queen. We're making a delicious, creamy Brussels sprout dish tonight with sausage. I'm going to show you how fast it was to put this together as we finish the dish out. In the oven, I've got my oven on 350. Guys, if you love Brussels sprouts and you love easy 6-ingredient or less recipes, give me some hearts in the comments. Give me some hearts. I got to grab some garlic real quick. Watch out, guys. I forgot my garlic, which is very important. You guys know I love garlic. We have to have garlic in our meals because it's just absolutely delicious. Gives most every single dish I cook so much flavor. I love garlic, and I love it so much that I keep bags of garlic available in my freezer and generally in my refrigerator as well. We are going to mince up 3 cloves of garlic. I might even do more. And we're going to put it straight into this garlic. We're going to put it straight into this Brussels sprouts that I've got here on the skillet. I'm going to tell you in just a second what I have done here in the kitchen. Guys, if you're new to my page and you don't have access to my recipes yet, in the comments, drop a recipe. Just say recipe, and then we're going to make sure you get the recipe link so that you can have fun with this one and all the others. Guys, I love cooking in the kitchen, but I only want to do it if I can do it fast and I can do it with simple ingredients that I use all the time. So tonight we're making a creamy sausage and Brussels sprout dish. We've got our Brussels sprouts. What I did was wash them and cut them in half. I put them in a skillet with avocado oil and the little tiny bit of grease I had left over from my sausage. I'll tell you about that in a second. We just put these Brussels sprouts in a skillet with a little bit of that grease that was left because it was very little, and some avocado oil, and we just tossed them around covered in a skillet just until they started to get softened. Now we did add about a half a cup or a half of a small onion chopped while those Brussels sprouts were cooking. So you'll see a lot of brown in there. That's my onion, and then the bottom side of my Brussels sprouts really crisping up. I love a really good soft Brussels sprout, but you guys know my saying. I like a soft vegetable. I do not like mushy vegetables. So the Brussels sprouts, you can put a fork in them. The onions are brown and look fantastic. I just added about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I just minced that fresh garlic in there. I'm going to move it from the heat now because what we're going to do next, y'all, is add some seasonings. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of pepper and 1 teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon. It's a lot. I hope I'm not messing that up. I didn't look at the recipe again for a few minutes. Teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper. Oh yeah. Now we're going to add 3 or more. You can do as much as you want. 3 or more teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. Guys, this is going to season this dish up so beautifully. I'm actually going to do 4 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3, 4 good fat helpings of Worcestershire sauce. And then, guys, we're going to cut up 2 ounces of softened cream cheese right here into the skillet. We're fixing to mix all of this together. Oh, that Worcestershire smells so good. Guys, if you're here and you do not have access to my recipes yet, in the comments say recipes. And me or my daughter Haley, we will send you the link so that you can get this recipe and all of the others. Have fun with the recipes. I love them all. That's why they're in the blog. And it's free. So if you're looking for free, delicious, low-carb or even keto recipes, say recipes in the comments. This one is so good, and it has 6 ingredients. So we have Brussels sprouts. We have a small onion diced. We have 2 ounces of cream cheese. And we had that garlic. You know what I did? I don't count salt, pepper, and garlic here because, you use that every day, right? So I don't count those as ingredients. Those are my seasonings. All right. And then, guys, we took our sausage. I have got sausage links. So I used I think I used a mild sausage. You can use sweet or mild, completely up to you. But you know those Italian sausages that are in the links? And then what I did is cut them into small pieces and took the casing off because we don't like the casing. So I did that. And then all I did was fry up those sausage chunks in the same skillet. So I fried up the sausage, moved it out of the way. It's actually in the dish we're fixing to mix it all up in. I added the Brussels sprouts to the skillet afterwards, and then I added a little bit of extra avocado oil because there was not enough grease. And you want that sausage flavor when you're cooking that Brussels sprout, but you don't want to overdo it with grease. You don't need a lot of grease in your dish. So look at this. It looks like a hot mess right now, but I'm telling you, you're fixing to see something really darn good. Now we're going to take this sausage and we're going to take these Brussels sprouts and mix it together. We can taste it to see if we want any more Worcestershire sauce, but I can smell it. I can smell it. And guys, when we mix this Worcestershire with the cream cheese and the garlic and the Brussels sprouts, and then we're going to top it off with some Parmesan, some fresh Parmesan. It's got the onions in here too. Like, these flavors together are so delicious. We're just going to mix this in really good, making sure the sausage is evenly put into the Brussels sprout. It's okay if you got a little bit of extra cream cheese that's not melted yet. That's perfectly fine because we're fixing to put this in the oven. I've got my oven on 350. And we're going to cook this for about 10 minutes. So not very long. You really just need the cheese to melt. That's it. So we're going to toss this in the casserole dish just to make sure we got an even amount of sausage and Brussels sprouts. Now, you know me. I could use more Brussels sprouts. Ricky would prefer more meat. So I just kind of did 1 pound of meat and 1 pound of Brussels sprouts. All right, now, I didn't taste it, but I know it's going to be delicious. I don't think I need anything extra. I did 4 teaspoons myself of Worcestershire. The recipe that you will see in my recipe blog says 2 to 3. You can add as much as you want. It's your flavoring that you're adding to the dish. I'm getting all of these onions off this spoon though, because I love onions. Now, if you have to dice those onions up so super small that your family will never see it, do that, because onions give it so much flavor. And then we're going to shred up some fresh, let's just say parsley. We're going to shred up some fresh Parmesan. And you can use fresh, or if you want to, do whatever you want to. I just really like when I'm topping a recipe that's got a lot of flavor in it with the cheese. If the cheese is adding a lot of flavor, I like to use fresh. So we're just going to grate this up ourselves with a little cheese grater. Just be careful. If you guys know me, you know I cut my hand all the time with these darn cheese graters. And look, we're going to put this in the oven on 350 for about 10 to 15 minutes. All we need is this cheese to melt on top. Oh, my dogs are happy. My dogs are happy. They saw some cheese fall on the floor. So we're going to put this in the oven just long enough for the cheese to melt, and then dinner is ready. Guys, again, if you're looking for a place to find really easy, delicious recipes, you're in the right place. Now, all of my recipes are low carb or even keto. The recipes are keto or low carb, and that just depends on how much you eat of it and your goals. So like, some people are very strict with keto, so they're not going to eat anything that's not clean. For me, I don't mind every once in a while having like the 0 carb wraps. That's not clean. The keto Lewis bread, that's not clean. So some people are very strict with their ingredients, so they wouldn't like some of my recipes, but I've got a whole mix. I've got a good low carb options that would be more non-ingredient friendly, and then I have a lot of good clean recipes. So I hope you guys just love it. If you're looking for an easy place to find good low carb and keto recipes, this is it. I've been cooking this way for 6 years now. I love the way I feel eating food that actually makes you feel good and helps you lose fat. I was just fixing to touch that. It would have been really done, wouldn't it? That would not have been good. That's still hot. All right, I think I've got enough. You can add more at the end if you want to. You can add less. This is fresh, so it has a different flavor than your already shredded. I think it has a lot more really good flavor, but look how pretty it is. Give me some hearts, guys, if this sounds good. Looking for easy recipes? In the comments, say recipes, and Haley or I will get you the link. I hope you're having a great night. Hang on just one second. Let me throw this in the oven. Whoa, watch out, dogs. All right, I'm putting the timer for 10 minutes just to look and see if that cheese is melted. If it is, we are good and done. If not, we'll keep it in there for another 5 minutes. We really are just waiting for the cheese to melt at this point. Delicious, easy, low carb, and keto meals. Guys, I hope you enjoy the recipe blog already, but if you don't have my recipes, say recipes. We'll send you that free blog so you can have fun with all that's in there. And guys, look at this little mess. It is a little mess because I didn't clean as I went. I used to be really good about cleaning as I went, and Ricky used to be really good about cleaning behind me, and that's okay because we don't want him in the kitchen making a lot of noise. Oh, can you substitute sausage with something else if you don't like sausage? This recipe and the ingredients like together are really made for sausage. You definitely can do Brussels sprouts with any kind of meat. I probably would use different seasonings though. I'm not sure if that Worcestershire would be good with ground chicken. So I'm not sure about that. With this recipe, I would definitely recommend sausage. But I've got lots of recipes on the blog, Melissa, so you don't have to use sausage. Lots of good things to choose. So just say recipes. I see all of those requests. All right, guys, I'm so excited to help you. And if you're new here, I would love to know that you're new. Let me know how long you've been following the page or how long you've been watching. And I'm going to wait just a couple more minutes to see if y'all have any questions for me in the comments. If you do, great. If not, no worries. I'll be right back. What's wrong with you? Something wrong with you? Whew, it's hot in the kitchen tonight because I got this oven on. All right. Hey, Karen, how are you? Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. I got this shirt from Amazon. I didn't get to say hello to all of you guys, but I see a lot of new people and returning followers who have been so loving to me. Thank you. I see Terry is new here. Terry, how long have you been watching? And where are you from? I'd love to know where you guys are from as you jump on. Thank you, Linda. I really appreciate it. Yes, Lynn, I'm going as fast and as far as I can. I see Connie asking for recipes. Y'all are awesome. I can't wait to share with all of you guys. If I can help you in any way, just make sure you reach out to me anytime. I check my messages periodically throughout the day, and I'm here to help you guys. Linda's been watching for about 6 months. That's awesome. Karen, she's one of my longtime supporters, 5 years. I love you too, Karen. Thank you so much. And I still have your picture that you had canvassed for me and Ricky in my office. And from Anna Cortez, Washington. Hey, Kim, I just got back from there. I went to Anna Cortez. When was it, Ricky? Just a couple of months ago, right? Time is valuable. It also speeds by. We do so much, so sometimes I forget when we went and where we went. We just got back from there just a couple of months. We were in Anna Cortez. We rode the ferry over to Friday Harbor. It was beautiful there, Kim. We had a great meal there in Anna Cortez, too. It was a beautiful place on the dock over by the marina. Oh, it was so good. I had some fish and chips. It was good. Jackie, make the chicken smoked sausage gumbo with Worcestershire. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I love that, Felicia. Janet's been working. You've been working 5 years. Connie's been following for about 3 years. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of your long-term support. Oh, Kim knows. Kim was watching this freaky there in Washington. You should have reached out, Kim. You might have. I'm sorry, Kim. I can't remember everything. You might have reached out to us and the timing didn't work. I was probably already out of Anna Cortez. We went in, we rode the ferry over to Friday Harbor, which was also beautiful. Another delicious meal. We actually drove back to Anna Cortez another day because we were going over to Deception Pass. I think Deception Pass was in the area of Anna Cortez and we ate again. It was so good. I love all the fresh food. If I lived there, I would be so full of fish. It would be ridiculous. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off and clean this. Let me see what it looks like already. I only got about 6 minutes left. Oh, y'all, let me just show you what it's looking like already. Watch out, Tutu. Watch out, my little Tutu. Oh man, this looks so good. It smells so good. It's gonna be ready in about 5 minutes for me and Ricky to chow down on, and we're excited for it. It smells so good. Guys, I hope you love recipes like that. Again, if you don't have my recipe link, say recipes and we'll get it to you. Oh, that's heavy. It's heavy, Frankie. That's heavy with one arm. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off. Y'all have a great day. I did lie. I live right by the ferry. I'll be dang. I do. So you saw me on vacation too, Linda. I love to travel. So if you guys don't know yet, Ricky and I are going to be traveling. I'm actually leaving next Friday for a fast 2-day trip to Texas, work. And then in August, just a few weeks away, me and Ricky are going to Switzerland for the very first time in our lives. We're so excited. We're going to celebrate our anniversary with some friends who are also celebrating their anniversary. So excited to visit the Swiss Alps for the first time. I love to travel. I love to see new places. I love new experiences. So we're super excited about a new trip that we've never been to before. So we're going to Switzerland on the 7th, I think, of August. So it's coming fast to celebrate our anniversary. We will be married 29 years in just a couple of weeks, like a week. I don't even know if it's a full week yet. It may be less than a week. I've got to look at the calendar. But we'll be celebrating our 29th anniversary. And we just love to experience new things together. So it's going to be fun. Kim has been watching for 4 years. Hey, Cheryl, 2 years. Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl. That's so sweet. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off and finish cleaning this up so we can eat. If I can help you guys in any way, please let me know. Listen, If you guys have been following me and you love me like you say you do, and you've been encouraged or inspired or saw great recipes, make sure you share these videos. I'm asking you all, that's all I ask, is to share these videos because we want to keep reaching more people. Like if you've had experiences here that have helped you in your health journey, think about if everyone shares the videos and you attract 10 more people to live in healthier lives. Like we can truly change half the world together if we all commit to showing up for ourselves, showing up for other people, and sharing. So make sure you share this video and give me some hearts if you guys do love the page and you get inspired here and find good things. So make sure you share and give me some hearts, and I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Bye.